Log number 53,777. After slowing down a bit last episode, it was time to get back to the status quo. First, since the Awakened had a weight on their hands, they took time for a little break for book club. Which was fine. It's been a while, and everyone needs to kick back sometimes. After that, it was back to business, as they tried to pull the pieces together for their next move.
Alrighty, and then with that, the battle was won, and Percy and all of his friends were successful, a new oracle was picked, and all of the god's children would be given equal representation at the camp.
And having all the gods get representation is a good thing?
Well, yes, because then it's not just the important ones that got representation. The little guys get ones too.
I want you to very carefully consider who has put us here, Mr. Gwendolyn, and then tell me all the gods getting representation is a good thing.
All the Greek gods.
There we go. Was that so hard to clarify?
I mean, I forget that the others aren't in this series. They're in the other series that they work on.
Oh my god.
That's certainly a lot to take in.
You're beginning to lose
Yeah.
this, Tommy.
I'm sorry, it was a good book series, and I thought Percy might enjoy Percy Jackson.
I mean, it sounds like it would make a good movie.
I'll give it a look. Next chance I get.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got time for movies right now.
Oh.
We know what we have to discuss, right?
Yes, the matter of the princess.
Of the princess, right.
Princess.
So, simply put, we just have to go over the key facts again. And then we do what we do. We go into the games, we don't poke, we shift gently.
Yes.
You're
Lower.
slowly getting it, yeah.
Alrighty.
So, what we know. She's of some kind of nobility, right?
Yeah.
Evidently.
And she appeared to have, or has made reference to, some kind of romantic partner.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Is that all?
Well... I mean, she's very, quite, well, here's the thing. She's quite, upper class of sorts, but at the same time, she seems quite generous.
Some sort of fondness for people outside of her own class, you're saying?
Precisely, yes.
That could be useful.
Right, so what we need to do is maybe bring her further outside that class.
How
I
would
see,
we
I see.
go about doing that, though?
Well, I mean, if she is a princess, the farthest away from that would probably be some, like, an actual worker that, like, does things like that. Like...
I believe that would be Mr.
Yeah.
Blackwood.
Oh,
Yeah.
Me?
Are you quite sure?
Regrettably, yes, I am. Mr. Blackwood, you are a farm boy. That is about as far from the idea of a princess as one could get. You already have some small connection with her, so you would be our best bet after Mr. Gwendolyn, because Mr. Gwendolyn is Mr. Gwendolyn and everyone likes him.
I mean, y'all sure you can't just have Mr. Gwendolyn do that himself? I mean, he's confident enough. I mean, right?
I'm confident if it hadn't been for the bus, having you there would probably be a little bit more helpful.
I don't know if that's the best idea. I mean, she I don't know, something about her just sort of makes me a little shaky.
Mr. Gwendolyn. Sorry, not Mr. Gwendolyn. Mr. Gwendolyn, you're good. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. Mr. Blackwood. I cannot be there to reinforce your confidence or force you on the right path all the time. One day, you're going to have to take a deep breath and do what's right for everyone else without anyone having to prompt you.
Listen, Percy, this may seem uncomfortable, and whilst I agree that this is, yes, very uncomfortable and all, but at the end of the day, being stabbed is even more uncomfortable, so I think you've got this.
I don't know.
I think you're fine. Just believe in yourself a little bit, you know? There's more to you than you think there is, man.
Believe in myself. Believe in myself. Alright. I'll give it a shot. If it means awakening all these folks, then I'll do it for all y'alls.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow, the music cut out. There we go. Oh god, I was getting worried. Hi, everyone.
Yes, ma'am?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
See, this is what happens when you're not attentive to the radio.
What did you? I'm sorry. Do you think if you just play the jukebox right, I won't show up?
Well, I mean, I hear
Oh.
tales of this cursed song that surely irritates you. Maybe
Listen,
somehow
no.
that would work.
That I assure you, that song is not on the jukebox. It's nothing but some extremely chill lounge-esque hits, and also there's this one really nice track I haven't really had the chance to use. But one day, when the time is right, boy oh boy, is it gonna be great. Anyway.
Do you have any other music? This seems to be the only thing on this.
Excuse
machine.
you? There is Talkie Beats. And let's see here. We've also got Airport Lounge.
Oh, great. My favorite sound is Airport Lounge.
Thanks. And of course my favorite, Battle Cat, which is great.
This is
I
the most
don't think
astounding
I've heard
playlist I've
these
ever heard.
before.
They're all wonderful. I just listen.
Yes, I remember the one day then I put $7 in the jukebox, played Battle Cat 26 times, and the other time I played Ultra Lounge.
I'm amazed. Yes,
poor
the
man.
one that really triggered Vinny's anger issues. It all makes sense now. Anyway, back to what's really important here. Which is, of course, the game. Are you all ready to, get down to business? Because I certainly am. I'm having a pretty good time. Are you guys having a good time?
I suppose y'all could say that.
Not you, Percy. Everyone else. Anyway. You good? Are we all good to go in? Okay. Let's just, let's get to it, shall we? As you can see, I was actually in a pretty good mood. There was just so much to look forward to this episode. See, I decided to make this episode's games a bit more, well, like games. Starting with Small Town Simulator, a pleasant little world with adorable little animal residents and far too many mini-games. Featuring original characters like Tom Nook, aka the world's most philanthropist Tanuki landlord. Also, there was Ursa Major, the tiny cursing bear, and Squibble, who seemed to be deeply in love with Grace for some reason. We've got Squibble here.
Who could that be? Is that my one true love? Oh, Grace!
What?
You look like you don't recognize me. That coconut tree must have hit your head pretty hard. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
What is
Is
this
this
thing?
man
Why is he
ill?
He's holding on to my leg. No, go away.
Oh, come on, Grace, it's adorable.
Do
It's
I have to
fine.
drag him around now? What?
Yes, you absolutely have to drag him around. Or, you can pay me 20 murder bucks and I can separate you, but it will only last for 5 minutes.
It's boring.
Nothing can separate love forever.
It's true.
think
You know,
you'll have
Scribble,
to.
if you pay 10 murder bucks, I can set up a nice date for you.
So,
Okay, it's time to
Awesome.
move on.
Yep, you two are gonna have a nice date later. Adorable? Yes. Obnoxious as fuck and worth paying for it to stop? Also yes. So really it was a win-win for me. Oh, right. Speaking of paying, I forgot to mention this game was also pay to play, meaning everyone had to keep forking over murder bucks. Gotta love those microtransactions, right? The game itself was pretty fun, with the neighborhood watch trying to remove unsightly residents for the greater good while our heroes tried to stop them. Fortunately, our heroes sussed out Tom Nook and Ursa Major so they could focus on the real concern, wingmanning for Percy. True to the Awakened's theory, the rich tourist Carla quickly took a shine to the farm boy. While it took some heavy encouragement from Junior, Tommy, and Grace, Percy actually managed to score!
Well, this whole town is practically ours now. I'm here. I'm still here. I didn't leave.
Right, Carla, are
Percy.
y'all, hey, so, now that we, hey with it, are y'all doing anything later? Do y'all wanna, are you interested? Do y'all want to do something later? Maybe. I mean, if you want, I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, if you're not busy, it's
Well, I'm not busy. I don't need to use this giant sword anymore, so, and it's worthless. Basically worthless. Maybe we can, there's like a park? A park or something near here?
Yeah, that would be great. I could probably just take a walk around by the lake. That would be great.
Yeah, trees! Trees are great! I love trees.
No, I love them. Don't call me Percy Blackwood for nothing.
Right, because trees. That sounds great. So maybe a walk through the park, and maybe we could get some, I guess depending on what time it is, some lunch or some dinner afterwards.
Yeah, I think I saw some. Yeah, actually no. I could pack us some sandwiches if y'all would like that. I could make some of those.
A picnic. That sounds awesome.
Picnic would be great. Yes. Yeah.
I'll yeah.
Do you want just like in an hour or two, just pick you up, or?
That sounds great.
Great.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Me too.
I'll
all right.
see you then.
Yeah. See you then. All right. Bye then.
Bye. I can't believe it.
Aw, Percy, did you just get a date?
I guess I did.
Oh, that's just
I
adorable.
guess I did.
Aw, it looks like she likes you for you, too. Well, I guess we can't say for sure. After all, right now, she's just a mask, isn't she?
I mean, time will tell, it's, I mean, can't rush these things.
That's right, you're right. Tell you what, I've got the perfect setting in mind for your date.
Oh, well, I mean, I thought we were going to the park, right?
Oh, no, we don't have time for that, Percy. We have to get on to the next scenario.
I mean, it'll still be outdoors, right?
I'm thinking something a little cozier. Don't worry, it'll be lovely.
All right. I trust you, Miss M.
Good, I'm glad. let's move on, shall we? Well, I can't say I knew how we'd get to this point, but if that was the angle the Awakened wanted to take, I was happy to play along. I figured I'd help out by getting a little medieval with Scenario 2, the Ancient Tomes Online. Our heroes were the citizens of Wintergrip, doing what they could to survive a heavy blizzard. Things seemed a bit more scripted than normal, with the guy in the prison cart giving a familiar spiel to Tommy as they were escorted to their supposed execution, and a potion seller who seemed to know more than he let on. Things quickly got weird, with murdered characters falling through the floor for some reason and dragons appearing that were... trains? It's fine, don't worry about it. These were all features, not problems with the game at all. Anyway, this was all fun, but the chaos wasn't enough to distract Beatrice from the bloodshed. While she started out focused on memories of Carla's date with Percy, the death of innocent villagers upset her. She grew more and more troubled, refusing a nomination to be leader by insisting she wasn't fit to lead. Finally, in the end, the executioner's apprentice Anthem was found to be the murderer. And while that was all well and good, the reveal didn't seem to be quite enough. So I had no choice but to push for a tragic finale. That's very sweet, my dear, but I believe you have a job to do.
He never believed in me, so what do I gotta do? Kill myself?
No, I mean, granted, that's a part of it, but I think you have to take someone else out first. Let's see, I don't know. I am such a fan of death and murder and all that, but
Wait, no one else can die. No.
We've already won. Why would you put any more suffering upon these people?
Why would you take it?
I've had so many positive endings recently, and I'm getting a little
Miss M,
bored.
you don't have to do this.
Oh, but I
Think about
do.
what you're doing.
Anthem, sweetie. You see the nice farm boy over there?
No. Wait, no, don't do that.
Oh, sweetie, I'll be so proud of you if you do.
Miss
No,
M,
don't-
think about what you're doing.
Just sink your axe into his chest. Could you do that for me, sweetie?
No,
You don't have to. You don't have to listen to a word.
please don't.
I gotta.
No.
I'm sorry. Percy! No, Percy! Wilhelm! Wake up! Wilhelm, wake up! Stop it! You're bleeding, Wilhelm! You're bleeding!
I'll be fine.
You're bleeding! You're bleeding! I'll put pressure on it, you'll stop bleeding! It'll be okay.
That's gonna help.
Just look at me. Look at me. No. I got it. Miss
I found you this laugh, right? I'll see you in the next one.
Wilhelm, no. Wilhelm, don't leave me. Wilhelm, don't leave me. I can't be alone. I'm sorry. Leave me. Wilhelm, please. Wilhelm, don't you remember me? You didn't say my name. You called me Beatrice. I'm not Beatrice. Wilhelm, you're not Percy. It's me, Valencia. Wilhelm. He's not breathing. Is Mr. Casey proud of me? Is he proud? His father. Proud.
He's very proud, Anthem. Let's give them some space, shall we?
What?
That's your name, right?
Yes. Valencia. And this is Wilhelm. Wilhelm. Wilhelm.
Valencia, that's not Wilhelm.
What? This is Wilhelm. This is Wilhelm. I love Wilhelm. I never got to tell him I love him. He never got to tell me. We knew, we both knew, but we never got to tell each other.
No, it hurts. It hurts a lot. But that's not him. I can assure you that that's not him.
Who are you to tell me that? You don't know him. You don't know me. You just asked my name. You don't know me. So many people know me, and you don't. Just leave me alone.
Oh, princess. I am so sorry. Of all the things you could wake up to, this is just awful. What, they're telling you that's not your boyfriend, right? Excuse me, I'm sorry, he was never your boyfriend. The Awakened have a real talent for saying the wrong thing, don't they? How inconsiderate of them. Shh, it's alright, I'm here, it's okay. Just take some deep breaths with me. 3, 2...
Where's Wilhelm? I wish to see him again. Where is he?
Shh, it's okay. You'll see him soon. You've more than paid for your end of the deal, and I swear I will fulfill mine. Just try to relax for now. You wouldn't want him to see you like this, right? Of course not. No, you gotta look nice and pretty for him, right? Come on, deep breaths. Alright, let's just take a break, alright? 3, 2, 1. Now we're really back in business. It's been a while since I've gotten some proper bloodshed and tears, and it felt great. The Awakened have had a few too many chances to try to look on the bright side. This time, the ball's in my court, and I'm keeping it there. They keep going on and on about hope and choice, and how people can change. But humans are inevitable tragedies, and there are few more tragic than Princess Valencia. I will show them all what humanity's motion entails. Then we'll see how they feel about stasis.